Hello, chillins. Mr. Bruce here. I found another Lionni book, Inch by Inch, and it's about an inchworm. That's an inchworm right there. Every inchworm that's ever been born was exactly 1 inch long. That's why they call them inchworms. Nobody was an inch and a half long. Nobody was a half-inch long. Everybody was exactly 1 inch long, and they were all green. And this is about him and his adventures. But before we start, eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body calm, solid. Okay, here we go. I call him Inchy. One day, a hungry robin saw an inchworm, green, sitting on a twig. He was about to gobble him up for his breakfast. And the inchworm said, Whoa, don't eat me. I'm an inchworm. I'm useful. I can measure things. Is that so? Said the robin. Well then, measure my tail. So the inchworm popped off the twig and jumped on his tail, and he inched forward like this. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your tail is 4 inches long. Well, the robin was very impressed. He said, just think, my tail is 4 inches long. And with that, he put the inchworm on his back and said, come on. And they flew over to the forest where the other animals were there to be measured. Well, we started out with a bird, and it was a big pink flamingo. And Inchy inched up it and around, all the way around here. And when he came down, he said, your neck is 52 inches long. It was a big neck. Next up, in the same tree was a toucan bird, like a big parrot. And he got one right here, and he started, and he went all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Your beak is 12 inches long. And he moved on to the next one, and it was a big egret. That's a bird like a stork or like a flamingo. It has long legs. Well, he started down here at the foot, and he crawled in, and he went up, all the way up. And it was 71 inches long. That was 71 inches. Next, there was a pheasant, which is like a kind of a chicken, and has a long tail. You can't even see it. All you're seeing is the tail here. And he said, can you measure my tail, the pheasant said. And he went 170 inches. A lot. Next in the tree, a hummingbird said, measure me. Well, if you've ever seen a hummingbird, they're just little guys like this. So he started at his back, and he inched in, and he only went 3 times. He said, you are 3 inches big. Then he went to the next tree, and he saw a nightingale bird. They're wonderful singers. The nightingale said, oh, you measure things, do you? Well, measure my song. And the inchworm said, how can I do that? I measure things, not songs. Well, the nightingale said, measure my song or I'll eat you for breakfast. Then that gave the inchworm an idea. He said, no. I'll try. I think I know just the way to do it. And so the nightingale started to sing his song, and the inchworm started inching down. Said, I'm still counting. Down. And he measured, and he got to the ground, and he measured all the way across here, and yelled, I'm still counting. Inch by inch he went. It seemed like he went for an hour, and still the nightingale sang, but his voice was getting softer as Inchy got far away. And he kept going until he was out of sight and he couldn't hear the nightingale anymore. And he went back to his home in the ground and saw his family and told them about all his adventures. The end. Wow, what do you think if the inchworm measured? What animal do you think would be the most inches? Would it be an elephant? Would it be a whale? Would it be a hippopotamus? Would it be a pig? Could it be anything? A giraffe? It could be a mouse. Anyway, what do you think are the biggest and the smallest animals that he could measure? All right, give it some thought. Until tomorrow, be good to your folks and wash your hands. Bye-bye.